Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just need a few minutes of your attention, probably which can get you about 40% of benefit at your work. My name is Ajay Shindey. I'm a consultant optometrist at Shindey Eye Care Center. I've been given this opportunity along with Essilor to introduce their new lens called anti-fatigue lenses. First of all, to understand these lenses, it would be important for us to understand a few structures of the eye and their functions. More so, basically the lens, the cornea, and the ciliary muscles. The cornea, that is this particular portion, the cornea and the lens are the major refracting elements in optical system of the eye. To focus on the objects at varying distances, the lens changes. This particular structure changes its shape, especially when you're looking at something close. This becomes more convex. And this happens, this is due to the ciliary muscle action, and this phenomena is called as accommodation. Ciliary muscles basically are one of the most active muscles in the body and do tend to get tired at times. Visual fatigue, the definition of this is, in common layman term, is eye strain, whereas in a medical term it is called as asthenopia. It is vague, uncomfortable feeling in the eyes. It need not necessarily be painful, or an unpleasant low-grade aching feeling in general vicinity around the eye. It's not a disease, but a sum of reversible symptoms. The common man usually expresses this as redness of the eye, watering sensation, the pricking sensation. But in general, otherwise, most often people do complain a lot about headaches and the other serious signs of backache as well. Some of those common causes of visual fatigue is the environmental causes. That is the ambient illumination within the room in which the person is working. Some light is falling on the monitors, and also if it is an air-conditioned environment, the person's, because the humidity level being pretty low, the person experiences a lot of dry feeling in the eye. The physiological causes being, of course, the inappropriate correction of spectacles or contact lenses. Activity-related causes, that is, performing tasks require great concentration for a prolonged period of time, such as working on the computers as well as watching a movie. It is this factor that Essilor had actually been doing quite a bit of research and came up with a lens called the anti-fatigue lens. Well, how does it work? When the eye focuses on a fixed target, the accommodation varies around on an average position. These variations are called as microfluctuations of the accommodation. As you see in this normal state, the amplitude of these microfluctuations are pretty high. Whereas when the eyes are tired, the microfluctuations are disturbed. The accommodation system has a greater difficulty in sustaining its effort. The anti-fatigue lenses from the Essilor helps us to re-establish these microfluctuations and restore a good balance, making your eyes feel free from the fatigue. It's a unique lens and is also a patented product which has the properties of a perfect eyesight correction. It has been dispensed in vast numbers in the US and in the Europe, whereas before it was introduced among the Indian population, Essilor had done quite a bit of research as well, and a big study over here, wherein the results showed that 79% of the people who were using these lenses adapted to them in just a few days' time. The level of satisfaction by using these spectacle lenses for near, intermediate, and far on a scale of 10 was about 8.5, which is definitely good according to our standards. The level of visual fatigue or eye strain at the end of the day is significantly reduced by about 40% with the SLR's anti-fatigue lenses compared to the previous situation, whatever, be it the spectacle correction or the contact lenses that one were using. The benefits from tiring eyes, burning eyes, itching, blurred vision, dryness in the eye, headaches, painful eyes, and red eyes was reduced by almost 40%, as you see it in this situations here. Person using it with the old corrections or no corrections, and then after the person was given the anti-fatigue lenses, the person's fatigue levels had come down, or all these other symptoms of tiring, burning, itching, etc. had come down by roughly around 40%. The study concludes that 88% of the wearers would, if given a chance, or if they need a change in the spectacle correction, they would definitely favor in purchasing the anti-fatigue lenses. That's what the study had to reveal. Then, for new wearers, the Plano with the SLR's anti-fatigue lens design was giving them quite a promising results. The ideal candidates for SLR's anti-fatigue lenses are, of course, in this category where I understand most of you over here are in this category of 20 to 40 years. They are the ones who appreciate this design of lens a lot. Anybody who suffers from the eye strain due to excessive near work, wearers who are not really very happy with their current lenses, and of course the new wearers as well. Thank you for your patient listening. Are there any questions regarding this particular product? Well, I just would like to add a few points. This lens material that has been added up here is extremely lightweight, and that's what you all would require. Basically, you spend so much time in front of the computers, and if you have something which is sitting on your nose and pretty heavy, that would make it more uncomfortable. These are extremely light. They have a property of 100% UV block, and it always comes with the anti-reflection coating, which is the Crizal. These are the features. The Crizal anti-reflection coating enhances the contrast sensitivity, also reducing the eye fatigue. Is there any questions from your end? Cost is about 6,500. It's just around 6.5. No? All right, thank you.